platforms.
Instagram is good. Facebook is good. All right, guys. So welcome to Seekins Precision HQ. You guys have waited for a long time. The hit rifle is out. We're here with Glenn Seekins, the man himself, and Lucas Mattoon, the two biggest brains that were behind this whole project, putting it together. This video is going to get put out on a bunch of different platforms, so if you're on Instagram and you can't get over to Facebook Live, we have a bunch of different camera angles that we'll be using with Facebook Live today, so if that's where you're at, good for you guys. If you're on Instagram, sorry, that's the view you get for today, but this video will be made available later. So I think that's it for the intros, guys. We cannot wait to talk about this hit rifle and get it out to you guys, so without any further ado, Glenn, go ahead and take it away.
Well, thanks, Manny. Like I said, hit rifle release, finally, here. This is definitely the most innovative product that we've come out with. At least I feel that way. Lots of cool features, calibers, about everything you can imagine.
So as far as the calibers go, we'll be offering this in 308, 6.5 PRC, 6 Creedmoor, as well as 6.5 Creedmoor and the new 6 GT. So there'll be new information coming out in the coming weeks about the 6 GT, and we'll try and do a few different videos and descriptions to be able to get more information. Colors, it'll be offered in black as well as FDE, with both being a black barreled action. The barrel is going to be 24 inches. It's still our 5R barrel and a heavier weight profile, threaded 5/8 24 at the muzzle, and the complete rifle weighs in at 11.5 pounds.
Also, guys, I forgot to mention at the beginning, we are giving one away. Stay tuned to the end. Glenn will read off the who won. We had like over 1,400 emails, so like super thanks to all you guys for tuning in and supporting us. And good luck to everybody watching. Stay tuned to the end. We'll be giving one of these away. So
awesome. We'll take that block.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's just jump into some features. So we'll talk about the action first. The nice thing about building a chassis rifle is you get to completely design a whole rifle. I did not try to make a Remington 700 style action fit into a chassis. You'll notice with our action, it's a flat bottom. So we did this for a number of reasons. One, there's a little bit more rigidity, and two, it mates perfectly into a flat receiver, into the flat chassis. So you got an integrated recoil lug that fits into the chassis, nice flat bottom, there's no bedding needed. You know, the pick rail's integrated, stainless action. Let's see what else we got.
It's a 20 MOA rail, correct?
Yeah, 20 MOA
so
rail.
It's 20 MOA integrated, and then talk to us, Glenn, about why a flat bottom versus kind of a round bottom or a more classical 700 style footprint. What's the difference between why we went flat versus going with a round one?
It's pretty simple. It's manufacturing. So we can manufacture something flat and made it to something flat a lot easier than making two things that are round and exactly the same diameter. So something that's flat bolts into something that's flat, nice and easy, and there's no bedding required. You're not taking up any gaps. So you can take this whole thing apart at home. Don't have to worry about bedding or damaging your bedding when you put it back in. So you can clean it, do whatever you want.
And then that flat bottom is super repeatable, both for our machining processes as well as when people are at home taking it apart and cleaning it. And that flat bottom also allows for better surface contact, like you said, no bedding, which means that we're a lot more accurate.
Absolutely.
So as far as accuracy goes on the rifles we've been shooting, we're getting exceptional accuracy with just factory ammo. So most of the testing on 6 Creedmoor has been with the 108 ELDM, and the accuracy is still sub half MOA. All of the products that we make still carries our shooter satisfaction guarantee.
So something else that we're doing with the action, guaranteed headspace. So if you know what that means, we're holding certain dimensions to a super tight tolerance in here. So you can just call us and order a barrel. We can ship you one. You can screw it on at home. You can call your favorite gunsmith or barrel manufacturer and say, hey, want a barrel for the hit rifle? We'll share the dimensions with anybody that wants them. So easy to change barrel. It's just got a little clamp up here. We'll show you how it works on the chassis on the complete gun here in a minute. Also, Gen 2 bolt assembly. It's toolless. It's just pop it apart. Knock out the cross pin. Change calibers. Also change bolt head from standard to magnum. Super simple, very repeatable. So for the action, I think that's about it.
Okay. And then quick change barrel system.
You want to talk about that?
be able to go over the quick change barrel system. As Glenn pointed out, we have a barrel tensioning clamp. So we're just going to go ahead, loosen this, and then from there we can just be able to unthread the barrel and be able to swap over and go from a 6.5 Creedmoor into a 6 GT or 6 Creed, anything else. If we want to go from a 6.5 PRC, we can be able to drop in the Creedmoor, then we run it to hand tight. We retighten this, and we'll be able to have all the torque specs and information in the manuals, and we'll also have that on our website.
That happens super fast, Lucas. You got to do that one more time, because I know there's going to be a ton of people that are like, wait a minute, what did I just see? Was it hand tight? Was it this? Was it that? If you can go over that one more time, that would be awesome.
So what we can do is we loosen the barrel tensioning clamp. Then we break the barrel free by hand. We can unthread it, and then you rotate and be able to grab the next barrel, thread it back on, and tighten this down. So what we've done is we've done a ton of testing in between 1 and 70 foot-pounds of torque, and we found that with this tensioning clamp system, running this hand tight will allow us to be able to have the same maintained accuracy and same maintained headspace consistency that we're looking for.
Yep. So now you're talking being able to shoot 6 Creedmoor to 6.5 PRC, depending on what the application is, what you're using it for. It's a simple barrel swap, and with a toolless Gen 2 bolt change, you're looking at a complete caliber standard to Magnum change over in about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Super simple, super repeatable. It's one of the biggest things about this rifle that we're excited about to get to you guys, because it allows you, the end user, way more options. Now you got a tool that's going to be specifically purpose-built and driven for each one of the things you need to use it for, whether it's competition shooting or hunting or whatever it is that you're going out with.
Yep. So we'll talk about a few more options for the chassis. So you got your recoil pad here is adjustable for length of pull, and so is the cheek piece. So you just got a little finger wrench there. Everything comes up and down. It's on a detent system, so it locks in place, holds it there while you tighten it back down. You've got a bag rider attached to the recoil pad, and it moves with it. So no funny gap when you're trying to shoot competition or anything else with the bag here. And then the recoil pad is also completely adjustable. It does take a tool. There's a little Allen head in here. Just loosen this. This thing rotates, goes up and down wherever you want it.
So you can slide it around to fit your body type, your
Absolutely.
shooting style fairly easily, super fast.
Pretty quick and easy, and it locks down super tight. So the one annoying thing about some chassis rifles is you get them all adjusted where you want them, and then you have to deal with a little bit of slop as you're shooting. This thing is really rigid and really tight. The stock folds. If you're here, it folds over the bolt. Do that again in case you missed it.
There we go.
It's a very simple push button design right here. Just push that button, folds.
It saves you a little over 9.5 inches for a total length of pull. So if you're packing it up, putting it in a case, if you got to fly with it somewhere, if you're traveling, that allows you to fold it up, make it super simple. If you're packing it around in a backpack with a scabbard, Everly stock, or whatever, it also folds on the same side as the bolt handle, which is super convenient for every one of us that's been out humping around the woods with a ruck on, and you have the folder on the opposite side of the bolt handle, and now your gun is 3 feet wide, and it's really inconvenient. So having it fold on the same side is awesome. Talk to us about the hinge. I know there's lots of different trains of thought out there. Yep. Do you want a hinge? Do you not want a hinge? Is there slop in it, etc.? So talk to us a little bit about the hinge, Glenn.
So a lot of hinges do have a little bit of slop in them. We've designed one here that it's actually fairly tight. So manufacturing wise, we're able to hold the tolerances that we need to make this hinge work this way. So there's no opposing forces from different angles that'll let it pop open when you don't want it to. It's a very mechanically sound lock system, and then the hinge itself is actually really tight, so you won't feel any movement at all, no matter what. And it locks open, and it's got enough tension that it'll hold it right there. We don't need a latch system for the buttstock itself. It won't flop around on you.
We put a lot of these together. We've done everything we can do to wear these hinges out. We had one that we just passed around the shop, and everybody had to do it 1,000 times before they could give it to the next guy, and we weren't able to wear this hinge out. There's no slop in the system. Everything stays rigid and straight, and it's something that really sets this chassis apart from some other chassis that are out there.
Yeah, there's no funky holding the rifle this way and having your friend help you pop the stock up and turn it sideways. Just a push button, fold it. Nice and easy. Another cool feature is our mag release. So, everybody's familiar with, there's a dozen different manufacturers out there making AI pattern mags now. And one thing that we found is they all fit just a little bit different. So if you want them to all work perfect, the best option is just have this little adjustable mag latch. So this is adjustable for height, super simple. There's a screw here that's inside your mag well. You can loosen that. And then here's a finite adjustment screw for height. So you just adjust this up and down, get your feed lips tuned exactly where you want them, and you're good to go. Lock it down, it won't move on you. So just another little feature that's just something nice to have. Also, 2 big pads on here, so left-handed or right-handed, you can hit that mag release, no problem.
So a lot of people are going to be wondering if this will accept the AI 8W double stack, double feed magazines. That is one of the reasons that we really wanted to have the adjustable magazine catch, so that with the double stack, double feed mags, you can be able to raise that height up so that it'll be able to strip the rounds out of the magazine and feed it smoothly into the chamber reliably.
Yeah. That's something that our bolt lug system actually helps with. It's a vertical lug system as you're running the bolt, locks in sideways, so it does help strip out the mag. Another thing that you just noticed, that was a dust door. It's attached to the chassis, it locks into the action, and as you cycle the bolt interacts with the dust door and pops it open. So if you're walking around, bolt open or closed, you shut your dust door, nothing's going to get in there. If you're shooting in a sandstorm, you're good to go. As soon as you touch the bolt, it opens up. When you're done, shut the bolt, or shut the door. It works with the bolt open or closed.
Everybody's been there. We had a customer actually have a water bottle leaking out on his bolt face on a PH2, and it froze in the flutes, and he was unable to get it. I had to get out and breathe on it and stick it in the sleeping bag to warm it up for him. So save you a lot of trouble if you're out and about doing that stuff. And everybody's been there. We've all been there at a competition where it's a ridiculous windstorm. You got to have your mag out and your bolt back, and now your action's all full of stuff. Everybody's triggers are failing because I get all full of grit. Super simple, easy solution, and then everything stays clean, functions the way it's supposed to, and it's a really nice added feature that's on the hit rifle.
So like I said, the magwell AI pattern. So if you want to run plastic P mags, you can. If you want to run AW mags, you can, or anything in between, really. Handguard. We talked about that a little bit. We will have some different options for the handguard coming out in the future. Right now, it's our standard handguard. You got M-lock slots all the way around it, and you have the top of it is ready to accept a forward mounted rail, which will be coming here shortly, as well as extra long handguards and some handguards with some different options for different
style shooting, law enforcement applications, military applications, competition applications, a bunch of different stuff out there. So there are several different variations coming down the pipe. I know for sure, they're waving at me back there. Guaranteed 11 of the questions that we have right now are we going to do it in a left-handed action?
We will eventually.
One time, yep. So we have a big 55-gallon drum out in the shop. Some of you guys have heard me say this before. Every time we get a request for a left-handed action, put it on a piece of paper, we go drop it in there. When that bad boy fills up, then we'll start making left-handed actions. So,
as you see on the bottom here, the M-lock slots go all the way to the magwell. That's important because our Arca Swiss rail that we have available for this goes to your magwell, so you can use it for a barricade stop, and then you can get your bipod or accessories all the way back as far as possible. So something else that's a little bit different than some of the other rifles out there that make you have everything up here. Get back to the balance point a little bit better. So the other question we're going to get is, do we have a competition version or a pro version of this rifle with a better trigger and everything else?
What trigger comes with it right now? I think we glossed over that just a little bit.
So this will have the Timney Elite Hunter set at 2.5 pounds.
Right, they come factory set for us just like that. That's how we
Correct.
put them in, and we've had a lot of really good success in our other HAVAK platforms with that exact trigger. So it's been a good one for us. And then the Pro model, like you were saying, will come with...
Yep, the Pro model is going to come with a Timney hit trigger. Just a little bit different adjustments. It's their competition style trigger. It will also come with a full length Arca rail and our muzzle brake. Something different that we're going to do with this rifle, and we'll have some more details for you later, is we're going to do a hit back program. So if you want to shoot a hit rifle at any of the sanctioned competitions, you can win some money. So we'll have some more details on that here in the next week or so.
Yeah, they'll be coming down the pipe really quick. So pay attention to our socials. We'll be putting stuff out about the hit back program. And there's some pretty cool numbers that we have behind it. So to the tune of $10,000. So details will be coming. So pay attention.
Out of his pocket.
Yeah. So I'm selling my truck. It'll be good. But no. So pay attention for those details coming down the pipe. Again, that's the hit back program that goes along with the hit rifle. And there'll be two versions, like Glenn said. We'll have the standard model, which you went over nose to tail here, and then we'll have the Pro model, which has the updated trigger, full-length Arca system already attached to it, and the Seekins ATC muzzle brake. So those will be the differences in the two.
All right, so I believe we have a winner.
We do. Do you guys want to talk about? Let's talk about cost. Because we just hit the Pro. Yeah, so let's talk about cost for this one, cost for the Pro model, and then I'll get the winner.
Sure, sounds good. All right, full MSRP on the standard hit rifle that you see here, black or tan, $2,100. That means on the store shelves you'll be able to find it for just under $2,000. And then the competition version will be about $300 more.
Yep. So super affordable. They stay under,
Absolutely.
For all the competition world, they stay under the production price tag. So you can get it. You don't have to change anything on it. You pull it right out of the box. You go to the competitions. You shoot them. You let us know about it. Details coming soon on how you win money doing it. So pretty slick. So we're super excited about the hit rifle, guys. That's it. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. You can reach us at sales@seekinsprecision.com. They have all of the details on the hit rifle, both the Pro model and this production model that are coming down the pipe. So feel free to email any of your questions there, or you can give us a call, 208-743-3400, and reach out to us. We'll be happy to answer any of your questions. So that's the hit, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. As promised, we put all 1,400 emails. We had like 1,457 emails that we put into a random generator, and highlighted right there, Glenn is the one that got picked.
All right, Rodney J. Dennison, you won. Just let us know which one you want.
Congratulations, Rodney. Reach out to us. You can get us at that phone number I just listed, 208-743-3400. You can DM us on Facebook or Instagram. You can call us in. Let us know. We'll get you squared away. You got to pick the color. You got to pick the caliber. You got to pick all that stuff. So get a hold of us, and we'll be sure that you get your hit rifle put down. Everybody else that submitted your emails, thank you so much for paying attention. Thank you so much for tuning in today and getting all the details on the hit rifle. You can start placing your orders now, guys. It is live. It's on the website. We'll be shipping those rifles as fast as those parts come off the production line. So they're getting machined right now as we speak, and we'll be shipping those rifles out super fast here in the next couple weeks. So don't hesitate. Get online. Get yours ordered up, and we'll be good to go.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.